Hello, Divine Feminine. My name is Antoinette. Welcome to Pretty Baby Tarot. I haven't did a reading, a twin flame reading. I feel like it's been forever. Spirit Grace. All right, let's see what messages Spirit has for the Divine Feminines. What is going on with the Divine Feminines? Okay, just gotta shuffle two more times. See what is going on with the Divine Feminine Collective. What Spirit feels like we need to know is the Divine Feminine Collective. Messages as they do. One, and then we'll be ready to go, okay? All right, Divine Feminines, let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. All right, Spirit. All right, I need 4 cards for Divine Feminines. What's going on? Divine Feminines. 2 more, please. 1 more. Wow. Divine Feminines came out in this read at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we have deep knowing. We have observer. Wait, hang on. Yeah, observer, 2C. So we have deep knowing, observer, 2C, treasure island. And at the very bottom of the deck, you came out in your own reading. That's beautiful. All right, let's see. All right. Let's see what else comes out. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, and Sister Spirit Guides, we're needing clarifiers for these cards that are laid out here for the Divine Feminine Collective. I want to thank you for every message you're going to give us. Hope you guys had a lovely day. It was absolutely gorgeous out today. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you please tell me why deep knowing is here for the Divine Feminine? Why is deep knowing here for the Divine Feminine? Hello, Divine Feminines. Welcome to Pretty Baby Tarot. My name is Antoinette. I already got your cards laid out. Kind of been looking, a little bit deeper into, I have, 3 clarifying rows, or 2 clarifying rows to the first one. So Divine Feminine, you came in at the bottom of the deck at the very top. And what I'm getting from this is, somebody's watching you. Somebody that may have left you out in the cold. Somebody in the past that had caused a lot of grief. But you're realizing that things happen for a reason. Balance. I feel like when things happen, even the worst happens for you. And I can totally resonate with this. You take even the good with the bad. And even like when the worst happens to you, you don't take it so hard. I feel like you're realizing that in every situation, there's a lesson. Even if it's a harsh one, you know that you walk away with knowledge because of it. And because you are able to look at things like that, you have a lot of growth. You take the good in with the bad. So it's like, even, you know, if someone were to hurt you, you would, forgiveness is easy for you. You know, you just, I feel like even in the worst moments, you look at things like, oh, okay, you know, this happened, but this was the lesson I had to learn. So you don't sit in grief too long. You may have some mentors, or maybe you watch, you know, YouTube, or, you know, just different on Facebook or something like that. You may be a motivational speaker yourself. But currently in your energy, you are doing things that you may not have ever, you know, did before. And I'm not saying you like never did them, but like, let's say in your past, you know, isolated, or, you know, you did things a certain way. My left ear started ringing. Okay. I'm taking that as a sign from Spirit. I'm on the right track. Okay, so like I was saying, I don't feel like you take things to heart. My nose just said Spirit confirming. So let's say, you know, you sat in the house 24 hours a day. I'm not saying you're going out and partying or anything like that. It's nothing that, you know, and being wild 24/7, it's nothing a Divine Feminine would do. But I feel like if you didn't socialize, you know, you're putting yourself out there a little bit more, you know, even if it's just friend groups or, you know, things like that. I feel like you're getting rid of everything that doesn't serve your highest good, as Spirit confirms. And, you know, you're more open to, because I feel like you're realizing, like, if I keep, you know, looking for the same thing, or if I keep associating with the same people, like, you're realizing you're just going to get the same lesson in a different meat suit. And, you know, there's no growth with that. There's no evolving. And you're realizing that, you know, it's actually giving you a whole new look on life. You're realizing, you know, if I keep doing the same thing, you know, like, let's say you're not in the best spot right now, you know, you're like, well, shit, if I keep hanging out with the same people, or if I keep dating the same kind of people, or if I keep, you know, working this job, and, you know, I've been working it forever, and I'm not having, you know, things just aren't growing, you know, there's no change. You're realizing that you have to change in order to be happy. And like I said, you're stepping out of your comfort zone and face your fears. You're, you know, like I said, you're doing things that you never did. And I don't think it's the most comfortable for you. However, you're doing it. You know, it's going to help you come out of that comfort zone. Yes, come out of isolation. You're realizing that you have to get in a lot, you know, I feel like, you know, you're in alignment, but there's certain things that you realize that need to be, you know, like, let's say you hang out with really toxic people. You're like, okay, well, I need to, you know, change this. Or, you know, you work at a toxic job. It's not any good for you. You're like, no, I need to get into a better job. It's better for me. Or I need to date people, you know, or hang out with, you know, date people who, like, let's say you had, you know, you had a habit of dating narcissists, attracting them. You're like, okay, you know, I keep going for the same kind of guy, and I keep getting the same guy, only in a different body. So you know, you're looking at completely different people that you would never probably ever talk to, or, you know, looking at jobs that you never would have went before, you know, or let's say you hung out with certain family members, you're like, okay, I'm not going to hang out with them because they're not any good, so I'm going to go hang out with this one. You're imagining exactly a whole new life, but you're realizing, like, I have to make changes if I want this life, you know? But you're not carrying, you know, in all these lessons that you're going through, you're not carrying any resentment with it. You know, you forgave a lot of people that you may not be passionate about. It came easy for you. Because you're a divine feminine, you know, heart of the matter, aligned with life's pathway through the heart. Your heart space is wide open. You know, you're on your path. You are doing things by the book. You've gotten rid of things that don't serve your highest good, and it has you in alignment. Like I said, some things may have ended in your life currently that had you in your head, you know, had you upset, maybe crying. A situation, you know, could be family, friends, co-workers, could be a job that weren't balanced with you. Yeah, you pulled away from those things. You took a leap of faith. It wasn't easy. Yeah, you were open-minded about it. I feel like you had one thing in mind when you were making all these decisions. And I feel like it's not just one thing in your life. I feel like you are putting damn near everything on the chopping block, which I completely resonate with. I'm a divine feminine, and I'm quick to cut things off these days. And the reason, you know, it's like we're wanting to do things because all we really want, I feel like, I don't know if you guys, but like, shit's been a little, and all I want now is some peace. You know, things may have been like a little bit out of balance, you know. Hang on one second, let me see. You're wanting to go into union. And you know you have to be aligned before you can do that with your divine masculine. A miracle. You know, when you go into alignment, you can come together with your person. I feel like you may be praying for a miracle. You feel like they might reject you. No, actually, you were in a situation that was unbalanced. You prayed for a miracle and you rejected this person. Not your divine masculine either. The situation, you know, it could be, like I said, family, coworker, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, obviously, because you're single. These divine feminines aren't in a connection. Yeah. The situation you were in was unbalanced and you prayed for a miracle. This person tried to come back and you rejected them. You know, whether, like I said, whoever it is, they put you through hell. You cried some tears. But you were able to walk away. You pulled back. The gift of freedom. That was a toxic cycle you had to close out. It gave you growth. It taught you to trust your intuition. Soulmate in the reverse. It was a karmic. I feel like you were frustrated most of the time. Hang on one second. Let me see if this... Okay, this deck is in reverse. You were really stagnant in that connection, no matter, you know, who it was or what it was. Like I said, you're getting into alignment. So you could go into union with your divine masculine. I feel like you're praying for union. Even though, you know, you just got out of whatever situation, it was bittersweet. There was no abundance there. It wasn't a part of your destiny. You cut things that didn't align with you, so you could have a renewal with your divine masculine. There we go. So you don't feel left out in the cold anymore. I feel like you know your divine masculine wants to come towards you. And this is higher power in the reverse. So the situation you were in, it wasn't aligned with your highest good. You were miserable. You're no longer confused about the situation. You're thankful for the lesson that your karmic situation taught you. Self-worth. You chose you. Which, by you choosing you, you know, it showed you self-worth, which will allow you to build a solid foundation with your divine masculine because of the lessons that you learned in this karmic cycle. And that's the truth. You know, you weren't gaining any wisdom in that situation. It wasn't balanced. That person wore a mask, and you trusted your instincts. You even knew this person talked about you at work, but you didn't play the victim. You had faith. You weren't around and just deal with it. You refused to accept that that's what you were supposed to be in. You realized that, you know, this person had hidden motives, is what I feel. They might have been power hungry. Just silence the mind, but it's in reverse. You didn't stay in your head about this thing. You were really determined. There was no joy there. It was just like no structure, no... I'm trying to think how to say this. A lot of living in the moment. It was toxic. It was a challenge. But you had the willpower to leave. You dealt with some unexpected issues in that situation. But I feel like you asked yourself, like, why am I even here? To learn that all that glitters isn't gold. So you could appreciate your milk and honey. You weren't able to sleep in this situation. You knew you had business with your unfinished business with your divine masculine. So you decided it was time to go. So that you could co-create a new beginning with your soulmate. You knew that that situation wasn't a gift. And you cut it off. You weren't really willing to take a risk in that situation because you wanted somebody with a loyal heart, and you knew that that situation you were in was not for you. I feel like it made you think of your divine masculine even more, and you wanted to go towards them because there's no place like home. It's like you had to go into the situation to realize how blessed you would be if your divine masculine came in and balanced the scales. Okay, give me one moment. Let me see if there's any angel answers that Spirit needs for the Divine Feminines. This is so crazy. I just split the deck. And the reason, you're just ready for a romance. A real romance is what I heard. All right, let's see. There will be no reversals. Let's see if there's any messages Spirit has for the Divine Feminines of this collective before I close out this reading. I need to do a Divine Masculine one while I'm at it. Divine Feminines, we need a few cards. 3 cards, please. For the Divine Feminines. Angels, can I please have 3 cards for the Divine Feminines in this collective? Divine Feminines. A lot of messages, actually. Okay, let's see what came out. All right. The reason why it didn't work out in your karmic situation is because there's something better for you. And that's not speaking down on your karmic. You guys just weren't energetically aligned. Obviously, you're a divine feminine. So you have a masculine. But they have their own person they'll energetically align with. So I don't want karmics to think that I'm talking down on them. It's not the case. However, okay, here's what came out. You need to forgive yourself and you need to forgive your karmic. If you haven't already, which I feel like you have because Divine Feminines are really quick to forgive. But you had to come out of this situation to improve your health. I feel like your mental health might have been affected. Your physical health could have, if it wasn't affected, it could have been at risk to be affected. There will be something that happens for you within the next few weeks. I feel like you're in a situation, but people are going to come in, they're going to help you. Yeah, you're going to get the opportunity to get help, so don't worry about it, Spirit says. Yes, there's no need to worry. Your abundance is on the way. All right, Divine Feminines, I'm going to go ahead and close out this read. So you closed out a karmic cycle. You're getting in alignment. You're focusing on you. You are doing what's best for you. You're cutting out what is not best for you. And that's a very good thing. I can totally resonate with most of this message, if not all. So, just stay on the right track. Just keep, closing out those cycles, learning those lessons. Once you get into full alignment, union is, will be automatic. So just do what's best for you and, stay away from things that don't serve your highest good and just keep going through elimination process, and things will get better and you will be able to go into union. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep your head up. Sending love and light your way, my loves. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I will try to put out another read tomorrow. Love and light, Divine Feminines. Have a very blessed day. Bye.